All right, welcome once again to your darling program, the Polity, that comes to you about this time every day of the week, working day of the week, and from Kaftan Television, the Abuja station. This probably is my first day of taking a Wednesday edition. My name is Dayo Omogun. Some of you who are really used to this station will be wondering what I'm doing here on a Wednesday. Well, here I am. You know, I'm excited, even though this is my first Wednesday here. Now, I hope you're excited. I hope you're having a great day. I do hope that you have told your neighbors and everyone around you that this station has this program that is unbeatable in town. So we go now, even as we begin to talk about what we have brought to the table today. As usual, you know that the Polity brings you trending topics, and we look at them as critically, as dispassionately as possible. We'll try to contribute to national development through the topics that we bring. We bring in guests who make their own contributions in the joint efforts to ensure that Nigeria attains the greater heights, the glorious heights that we all desire. Nigeria go better. And so, on this note, let me welcome my guest. In fact, he's an entertainer. Today, we're talking about the entertainment industry and x-raying the contributions of that industry to national development and how we can make it better. And I have in the house Honorable Hon Ejiro. Welcome.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm happy to be with you today.
Right. Now, I'm sure even his dressing speaks a lot about what he does. It's in the entertainment industry, and you know that in that industry they make impact with all that is around them. They make impact with their dressing. They make impact with the kind of colors they choose and all that and all that. You can see him radiant, glorious. You're welcome. Now, all right. Honorable, I'd like us to start. Let's get down to business.
Okay, good.
Now, you're into the business side of entertainment, and what would you say? The current economy. Some people have complained, but of course, in every situation, there's always two sides to the coin. How's the economy treating entertainment industry as far as you understand, as far as you know?
Well, that's a very great one. I'm happy to be with you one more time. I said, you see, entertainment is something that is called show business.
Yeah.
But most of us, most of the people in entertainment, they only do the show aspect of it. They don't always remember the business aspect of it. So, and you see, that question is a very great one. For me, I think the economic has really affected the industry, because let me tell you one
affected
thing.
positively?
No,
positively.
Negatively.
All right.
Because you see, why I said so is that lately, getting a sponsor for your event, if you are having an event in general, so many organizations are crying. So if you're talking about you having a big event, like you want to do a musical concert, you need to talk to people like maybe some companies. I don't have to mention
some corporate
bodies and all that. So most of them will tell you, even if they are supposed to give you 150 million or 100 million, for example, they will tell you, everybody knows what is happening in the country. Can you manage this 15 million or 20 million? So I think it has, yes, it has.
Which is a far cry from what you really need.
Far, very far. So, and because if in a good show, you talk about staging your stage alone, the stage with sound and light and everything, you are going to spend no less than 45 million or 50 million to have
on the stage.
Proper stage, yes. A proper stage for a musical concert. You have not talked about the artists you're going to be bringing. For example, you are bringing Davido, for example. It's a whole lot of money. So we, as showbiz people, we now started cutting our coat to our size, because what I mean by that is the economy has really affected a lot of things, and it has not really made having shows like me. Sometimes over the years, I have like 2-3 events before the end of the year, but now, if we can have 2 events even before the end of the year, you should be thanking God, because once there's no sponsors, there's no event.
No show.
Yes, no show.
No sponsor, no show.
Yes.
Wow. So what you're saying is that even those sponsors have been affected,
They've been
and
affected.
then a carryover of that is what is affecting the industry.
Yes.
Sad. But let's hope that things will definitely turn around. Again, I see the entertainment industry not just as one that I see it also as one that can be used to turn things around.
Yes.
Don't you think so?
Yes, it is.
If we harness our entertainment, tourism, and all that industry, if we harness it properly, we can make so much money that it begins to turn that very economy around, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, so what do you think should be done to, especially in the entertainment area, what do you think should be done to try to earn more, to contribute more to our national economy? What do you think that can be done in the entertainment industry for the salvaging of the nation, and therefore, if the nation is saved, of course, the entertainment industry is also saved? What do you think can be done using the entertainment industry?
We need more great support from the government, because for me, you see, with the musicians, they are driving in so much money into the economy also. So if you talk about entertainment has been one business that has come to stay, and it is always also empowering a lot of youth. So apart from a musician, for example, if I'm a musician today and I'm shooting a video, I am empowering a lot of people working, the director, the set person, the costumier, the that. So I think we need our government to invest more in entertainment, because if we get more investment from the federal government, we'll be able to say, okay, this has come to stay, and it will help the youth to also build it to go bigger and better.
All right. Yes. Indeed. It's one area that really engages the energies of the youth.
Yes.
But also, we also hear that there's a lot of glamour in entertainment. Yes. There's a lot, you see, there's so much razzmatazz and all that, there's paparazzi everywhere and everything sharp.
Yes, everything nice.
Everything nice.
Yes.
Everything nice.
Yes, correct.
But beyond the niceties, on the underbelly, information has it that there's a whole lot of ugliness behind the scenes. There's a lot of ugliness. And what do I mean by that? There's so much drug misuse, substance abuse, sex perversion, all kinds of things, and all kinds of the strong trying to weaken the weak further, in terms of the kinds of business deals that are entered into. You are in the business side.
Yes.
Now, there are a lot of snippets, whispers, that when a new entrant gets into the industry, for example, the business industry, the kind of agreements that they enter into can be very oppressive.
Yes.
Let's hear you on that.
Well, you see, if you talk about the ugly side of it, you see, for me, I'm a God-fearing person, and I give God all the glory, because I've never done anything without committing into my God. But some of these artists, the problem some of them have is shyness. Going on stage to face the thousands of crowd, they find it difficult. So that's why some of them involve or engage themselves in taking something or drinking or smoking something. I don't smoke, so I really don't encourage it. You see, for entertainment, if you have that crowd, and you have the boldness to face the crowd, most of the days you're talking about involving in drugs and all that is something, if they start to go out of it, it's
very difficult. Exactly, it's addictive.
So we have been doing, even me with some of my projects as the organizer of Most Beautiful Girl in Abuja, we've done a lot of campaign against counterfeit drugs, and even involving with what's their name, NDLA. God bless you. So, and we've done a lot of campaigns. So that's why we try to make sure we sing it to their hearing, that if you start it, is to go pull out of it is always difficult. So for me, I don't really encourage it, and I really don't want to talk about it, because I don't even know if people will need to smoke or drink before they go on stage. For me, I go on stage because I have the power and grace to talk to people.
All right, now, see, it's one thing. What you have spoken about has to do with the artist, the one who is in the center of things, the one who's involved in facing the crowd.
Facing the crowd.
But what you find is that, again, maybe because that artist is seen to be indulging in those practices, a lot of other youngsters who also don't have any business standing before any crowd or doing anything,
because
also just join the bandwagon of such misuse of substances.
Which is bad.
So how do we curb that? Because they don't quite really, if you say that the artist needs it, if we even say, okay, the artist needs it in order to be able to perform and all that. What about the youngsters who are just fans, who are just friends, and so on and so forth?
Yeah, see, so some of this, I'm going to talk generally now to the fan. If you have a role model, somebody you look up to, like a musician, some of them goggle a lot about these people,
yes,
and they also follow them on their pages. You see them, maybe they post smoking,
exactly, or they
too want to try it. But I'm going to use this opportunity to encourage them. It is not what somebody is doing you think you can do. It's not. Everybody has different brains, and your brain could be light, this person's brain could be hard. So I'm not really encouraging it. I think it's something they all have to stay away from. But I think this has always been the fault of their role models, because some of them follow those role models and want to be like them when they grow up, so they tried. But I think we need more awareness to let them know that this thing is not something, because if we see what NDLS has been doing is to make sure that they let people know that drug is dangerous. And for me, I've done even NAFDAC, I've done advert for them, I've done talking about drugs, talking about all this. So for me, I think we have to do more awareness on this. That's what I think.
All right, so we need to create a lot more awareness, which is part of what is happening even now.
Yes.
So now let's take it this. You mentioned a pageant that you are involved with.
Yes, I am the organizer of Most Beautiful Girl in Abuja for the past 25 years. And
Most Beautiful Girl
in Abuja Beauty Pageant.
Has it been holding every year?
It's been holding for 25 years. It's been
25 years?
Consistent. We've never...
So who was the winner last?
The winner is Queen Patient Ibrahim. She's from Adamawa State.
How do you... Let us into it a little.
Yes, so and the event, now we are already doing publicity for sales of forms for participants, all the contestants, or if you know you are beautiful, you are tall, you are intelligent, and you can start, just come, we are going to groom you. It's our duty to groom you. And when we groom you, we do this, there's going to be a selection for October 25th. That's where everybody who has purchased the form will come for that audition, and we will select the number of girls that will represent the area councils of Abuja.
Area councils.
Yes.
And these area councils can be represented by people who are not from.
No, who are not from there, because
who are not from.
Yes.
Okay, they are just possibly must they be resident in those places?
No, you don't have to, because
okay.
So do
they make a choice? Do you put there the 6 area councils and make a choice where you would like to represent?
Now we because of the number of contestants that are always coming, we do beyond the councils. Under the councils, we take from the 6 districts. Yes, we try to make sure that we get Miss Maitama, Miss Gariki, Miss.
Okay, first of all, as preliminary.
Yes, we now get them, but now for the grand finale, they are representing state.
That's the FCT.
Yes, the FC. No, they are
representing their state.
They are representing state, like Miss Abia, Miss Adamawa, Miss Enugu, Miss Delta, that I am from. So they represent those states, and the winner, everybody is vying for the office of Most Beautiful Girl in Abuja. So no one is going to be representing FCT.
Okay, no one is going to be representing.
Yeah, because of we don't want it like during the event. People who come to support who come to watch the event might be interested in favoring somebody who is representing FCT. But now the whole 36 state is vying and fighting for that crown, FCT, which is the nation's capital. So we do 36 contestants and leave FCT. The winner becomes the Most Beautiful Girl in FCT.
In FCT.
Yes, correct.
All right, I do hope that I do hope that you won't have in the years ahead. I hope you won't have a protest on your hands from the FCT indigents who say, so how can we not participate in something you call
like I said to you, the winner is still on ground here to do projects in FCT.
All right, so whatever she's doing, we've
done a whole lot of humanitarian job. We do a campaign, our adverts, and all that. So the winner represents FCT. What we do is, if you get somebody to represent FCT, like Abuja, on the day of the event, if you say there's crowd response on the scoring sheet, people that
they will just I understand
supporting the person living
very solid point.
Representing Abuja.
Very solid
so
point.
That's why we try to make sure that okay, we get it free and fair and get the 36 contestants, and the winner becomes the FCT queen.
Right.
Yes.
And usually this holds around when? Is it?
Yes, October is audition, then grand finale is December. Always the second week in December. We've been doing it for many years.
Really?
Yes, if you Google it, you see.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so.
Maybe if we, maybe some other time.
Yeah.
Now, but let me ask you, maybe this is a little bit on a lighter note.
Okay, sir.
What is this problem against short people like us?
No,
because I heard as one of the
really.
items.
Yes, so you're talking about height.
Yes, you said it must be tall.
Yes, but now these
days,
days, let me explain something to you. We don't even, because you see, we train them on how to catwalk. We give some of them, even if they've never.
Okay, you are saying that the short cannot catwalk.
No, the short can. I'm trying to tell you now.
Okay.
We teach them on walking on heels. That's shoes, heels.
Okay, yeah.
So now there is a height, specific height, 5.7, which is not over a tall person. But you know, 5.7, 5.8, 5.9 to 5.11 before you get 6 feet. So from 5.7, everyone from 5.7 can participate. So, and you are going to all be trained on catwalking on your heels.
Wait, you just spoiled my mind now.
Okay.
You just spoiled my mind now.
But
Because even though I was joking and saying those of us who are short, I wasn't really serious about it. But now that you put 5.7 as short,
5.7 person is not too tall.
It's not tall.
Yes, not
so I'm short.
Yes, no,
it's okay. At least I know it.
There's 5'11", there's 6 feet, there's 6 feet, so there's 6.2 feet. So if you see those people, you see them very tall.
No, clearly, yes. There are some people when you stand near them,
we don't really look at the height. It's not really the height that makes you the queen.
Okay.
Because you see, some of these girls, they could be very beautiful, and they might not be as spoken or intelligent, because it becomes a brand. For you to represent a brand, you must have all the criteria to be able, because that's why we camp them. We camp them for 2 weeks. We do we work on their intelligence. We give them essay to write. We take them, because like if we have a queen, like you're just act of the present queen. If I bring the queen now on this program and she's not able to express herself, it's not just about the height. It's not just about the
physical,
beauty, physical. So you have to be intelligent. You have to be outspoken. You have to also be ready to be the public servant, because a whole lot of things comes with it.
All right. Yes, okay. So. The most beautiful girl in Abuja.
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
okay.
right.
For me, incidentally, it's new to me.
No.
Yeah. But if you've done this for 25 years, then
yes.
I mean,
we've been on this TV station several times, even with the queens.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes.
Okay. That's a nice one.
Thank you.
All right. So maybe let's take a short break.
Thank you so much.
So we can catch our breath and then come back.
All right.
Welcome back, dear viewers. You're still on to the Polity coming to you live from the Abuja studio of Kaftan Television. And my name is Dayo Omogun. Appearing on a Wednesday. I know that for many of you who follow us very closely, you're wondering, what did this man they do for you today? But Nami day here, so kakaraka. I hope that you are doing good too. And my guest today is an entrepreneur in the entertainment industry, and he runs one of the pageants in Abuja. He's an events manager. He's into things along that line, and his name, Honorable Okpihwo Ejiro, or Ejiro Okpihwo.
Yes,
he's here. Once again,
thank you so much. I'm happy to be with you.
All right. Now, so we continue. Yes. But while we're at it, just in case you want to join this, you can call in on 08029938365. I'll take that slowly in case that was too fast. So it's 08029938365. Thank you for joining us, as I look forward to having one or two contributions from you callers or viewers.
Yeah.
Now, so you have identified, you have agreed that indeed there can be some ugly sides in spite of the beautiful side that we all see. Behind it there can be a whole lot of now what do you think, first of all, what do you think can be done to beyond the awareness? Do you think that the government should come down hard with a big stick in terms of arrests, prosecution, and all that?
Yeah, you see, arrest is something that is a must. And I think they've been doing that, but what they need to do, first of all, before I answer your question, I'm going to use this opportunity to go straight to the viewers and the youth and maybe the fans who have a role model they are watching. I'm going to say, if you're doing anything in life, believe in yourself and make sure you work hard, because you see, consistency, I've been consistent. It worked for me. Being consistent is something that you believe whatever you want to do it well. I used to use one statement anytime I have the privilege to be on the TV like this to encourage people is, in Nigeria, no one wants to join a train when the train is moving slow. But when the train is running fast, you see Nigerians struggling to enter that same train that was asking them to come into it when it was originally, when they were going slowly. So what am I trying to say here? You have to continue to do what you're doing and believe in whatsoever you're doing before you can get sponsors. Like for me, it worked for me. When we started this pageant, for many years we kept driving the pageant and there was no sponsorship. But lately, sometimes some companies, we've done a whole lot of things with a lot of corporate bodies. So I'm giving God all the glory. So what am I trying to say? If you as a youth, if you don't involve yourself in something and get used to that thing and try to work and grow that thing, you will not attract people to want to be part of you. Yes. Even if you have to get a government sponsorship, if you want to get government sponsorship, you have to have done something. It has to be seen that before anybody wants to join you. So you have to work towards that. That's
fantastic.
Yes,
fantastic. That's some very solid counsel right there. And now that's something I was going to go to that you have just done preemptively. Now, and it's a good one. I was going to say some motivation for people. Now, you have been in this line for quite some time. Yes. Would you say it's profitable?
It is. If it is not profitable, I would have gone into the business. But for me, I don't do any other business. I do entertainment business. And by the grace of God, I've been able to own a house of my own. I'm driving a good car. So I give God all the glory. And I pay bills. So if it's not profitable, entertainment, there's a whole lot of money in entertainment. You just have to do it right. That's just the advice I'm giving. If you're doing it right, even be you musician. When I was growing up, when I started entertainment many years ago, I used to sing. I thought I was going to be a musician, but until I switched to promoting artists, promoting beauty queens, and also, so those are the things I do. But for me, it's very, very profitable. If I have not been, people are making a whole lot of money in that.
All right, so they're making a whole lot of money.
A lot of money in entertainment.
So, do we agree that Honorable Ejiro is making a whole lot of money?
Because of God, let me quickly tell you this, even though I know you are, because of politics, my popularity that I gained from entertainment switched me into politics. I'm contesting for councillor in Use Ward under the Labour Party. So you can imagine what it is. If it is not for entertainment, I became so popular that I now believe that I can counsel the people because I've been doing a whole lot of things.
All right. Let's take on the political part of you. Yes, so what election are you talking about?
I'm contesting for councillor Use Ward Abuja here, which is Use Ward, which is under the Maitama Use 2 Zone 1 to Zone 7. So, and right now we are doing campaign for people to go. We are sensitizing people to go and get their voters card because INEC has just declared PVC open for the general public. So if you don't have before or you misplaced the one you had before, you can go back to INEC because they are registering people right now.
Okay, so that word you're talking about, that is under AMAC.
It's under AMAC, yes, under AMAC, Abuja Municipal.
The flagship council in the territory.
Yes, so and I contested in 2013, but under the ACN, which is now part of the APC. But you see, what happened was that that period, you see, then they were looking at only the northerners to become. But you see, lately the Labour Party has always structured you making anybody their candidate. It could be an Igbo person, it could be anybody, and they've always win. So if you check over the,
they will always win.
Even Abuja for me, I think Abuja is Labour Party, and I believe confidently that I'm going to be the next councillor in 2026.
Really?
Yes, in Wuse Ward.
All right. So,
yes.
All right. So what does Honorable Ejiro have in stock for people in that ward?
Yes.
Or what does Labour Party, since you represent the Labour Party?
That is the reason. You see, someone who has done entertainment from my bid, from the little money I've made from entertainment, I'm empowering young girls, take them off the street, putting them in projects and doing things. So I feel if I become a councillor, I imagine what I'm going to do, because like in Wuse Ward now, security, we are going to work on security. Environmental, we are going to work on all that. So I will implement what's it called? Sorry, I will implement some stuff that will help the people from that ward. Okay. So, and that's why I've come, because for me, I believe that as man of the people who also have the art of giving and who also have the power to represent, I want to represent the people of Wuse Ward and make them proud. So that's what I've come out for.
All right.
Yes.
He wants to represent the people of Wuse Ward 1 and make them proud.
Yes.
So Wuse 1, you say comprises Wuse 1 to 7.
Wuse Zone 1.
Zone 1 to 7.
Zone 2, Zone 3, Ministers Hill, Maitama.
So Wuse 2 is not part of that?
Wuse 2 is part of it. From Zone 1 to Zone 7, Wuse 2, Ministers Hill and Maitama.
Wow.
That's our work.
The entire Maitama?
Yes, so the entire Maitama. So if you are watching me today, go and get your PVC if you don't have one, because in 2026, you see, low turn-up has always been one of the major issues, problems. Yeah. So, and I'm using this opportunity to talk to people. If you don't come out, how do you protect your vote? How do you get the right people to counsel you? You have to all come out to vote, which is the right thing to do. Because if you say you are not okay with whatsoever is happening now, come and vote them out. When the time comes, you go out and protect your vote. Then we will see how they can rig it if they need to rig it.
All right. So the power belongs to the people, right?
Yes, it belongs to the people.
Let's hope that the right thing will be done in those elections, and we wish you the very, very best.
Thank you.
Let the better or the best candidate win.
Yeah, correct.
Now, so as we begin to wind down on this, so what should government be doing first to expand the field? By the way, the line is open, just in case there's one or two persons who want to say a word or two. 0 is on the screen, 002993835. Now, so let's get your call in. Now, so what should government be doing to expand the space so that it can absorb more youths? We have a whole lot of youths, and you will agree with me that our Nigerian youths are very energetic. Yes, they are very talented. They are very intelligent. They are full of, but many times these energies, these capacities are directed into wrong channels. Yes, and so what should government do now to try to make the space better, maybe expand the space and strengthen the space to be able to absorb? What do you think can be done?
You see, everything you have said here still boils down to involvement and sponsorship.
Okay.
Yes, because you see, a youth that wants to be a musician, if he's not empowered, there's no way he will go to the studio. And that's why you see most of them do what they are not supposed to do, because they have a dream. So entertainment is something that I feel the government should invest more money into. If you invest more money into it by having projects where you empower the youth, maybe the musician or the actors or the actress and all that, so it helps them. If someone wants to be a producer, it's something that he has to go through the course. So I think we need more enlightenment and all that, and some engagement of support financially.
All right, let me take, I have a caller. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Dayo.
You're welcome.
Yemi Asaju is my name. I'm calling from Kwara State, Ilorin.
Wow, thank you for calling again, Mr. Ashaju.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, our guest.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, you want to transit from the entertainment industry that so many people are struggling to come into politics? What makes you feel you can make the difference if eventually you are voted in?
Well, that's a very great question, sir. I'm going to say, I don't know if you are here. Are you hearing me, sir?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You see, it's a very good question. For me, I feel it is my opportunity to help and empower youth. And that's what I've been doing. I said it before. I don't know whether you just joined. I want to make sure that if God gives me this opportunity, I will be a counselor with different, in sense that I will have to empower. He talked about.
That is what others before you have been saying. But when they get there, they fail.
Okay, good, sir. So
you know what power is.
Yes, God bless you, sir. I think it's a good one. But what I'm trying to say, as someone who I have so much interest in entertainment, I've done that for 25 years. So if by the grace of God, I am given this opportunity, it's not something I must do. Entertainment is one thing I have come to do. It's not really politics that I am interested in. But I just needed a platform to stand on to be able to help lives. Because you see, when he talked about musicians and that, or artists involving in so many vices and all that, I want to fight against those things. So if God gives me that opportunity to be, I want to beat my chest and assure you that I'm not going to be what you said every other person has said, because entertainment is something that lives in me.
Do you agree that governance is not about one single individual?
Yes, correct, sir.
You may have certain thing in mind, and others and those surrounding you may be opposed to it.
Yes, sir.
Do you get what you're saying?
No, if you are the president,
yes, sir,
you cannot at the same time become the governor.
Yes,
you cannot become the minister.
Yes. So what I want to do,
it takes more than one person.
Yes, it takes more than one person
to run a government.
Yes, that's what I told you.
How do you think you can manage yourself in the midst of such thoughts?
And we have to now build
negative thoughts.
Yes, and we have to now build a team, people who I know that I will also need to finance, because you see, all entertainment needs is finance. Once you are able to...
Have you forgotten what the Bible says?
Yeah, go ahead, sir. Which
that
one?
The heart of man is dangerous.
Desperately wicked. Desperately wicked.
Desperately wicked. So you can only read man on the face, but internally you don't know what
that's true.
Nigeria, for instance, is a born actor.
Yes.
Who will always do the unexpected. So my brother, sit down, do your homework.
Yes, very well.
All right, that's the whole essence. That's the whole essence. Yeah. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Yeah, that's true.
Thank you very much. Yeah. So Mr. Ashaju has opened the floor, as they say. That's so true. If you have a word or two, we have very few more minutes to go. On this, you can please do call in. Solid advice.
Yes, solid advice. I think I like that.
Well, you may mean well.
Yes, you may mean well.
But you get into office and you have people around you who want to distract, who want to frustrate, who want to scuttle your purpose, and that you must be tenacious. You must.
So that's why I will have to tell him, even if he's still hearing us,
of course,
whatever you do in life, once God is with you, you always conquer everything. Since he talked about the Bible, you see, I believe in what God has sent me to go and do. I'm not looking at just the monetary aspect of what I want to benefit. If I become a counselor, I want to use that office to empower the people around that I think I can involve.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Hassan. I'm calling from Lagos.
Hassan from Lagos. Let's hear you.
Yes, I do not live in Abuja, actually. I stumbled on this program and I'm enjoying it.
All right.
Thank you.
When I say a young man wanted to go into politics, I find it very, very interesting.
Oh, great.
So you say you've been in entertainment for 25 years.
Yeah.
When I look at your face, how old are you?
Well, that's a very good question. I'm 47.
Wow.
Oh my.
So I started when I was...
I only wish you well.
Yes, thank you so much.
I can only wish you well. Good luck. I wish I were in Abuja, I would have helped you campaign.
Wow. Oh, but you can still tell family and friends here in Abuja, the people you know, under my wall.
I have a lot of them out there.
Yes.
I have a lot of them out there.
God bless you, sir.
All right.
I appreciate this, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, so already getting so many well-wishers straight away.
That's why.
Well, so let's now talk finally as a business person.
Yes.
Are there areas you think that the government can assist a business person in the entertainment industry? Are there any ways by which the government should come in?
I think this is a very great one. You see, the Ministry of Culture and Tourism, I think they have a whole lot of work to do. It's not just apart from, there's a whole lot of what's it called, sites in Nigeria as a whole. So, and I think if some of these musical videos we do, there was a time most of our artists traveled to as far as South Africa to shoot their musical video or going abroad.
Yeah.
I don't think those are necessary. If the homework is done properly in the nation, where we make sure that every of our tourist centers are functioning well, then we can. If you go to Calabar now that you want to shoot, even during the Calabar Carnival, you enjoy your participation in that city. So what I try to say is, we need the Culture and Tourism Ministry to do a whole lot of work and make sure that they make all these things functional. And it makes Nigeria. You see people traveling outside to come and enjoy themselves in Nigeria.
And through that, a whole lot of foreigners will be accrued.
So, and even though we know we are still fighting and battling with insecurity, but I think if you have some quality places that people want to come and visit or they will want to come. So, and by the grace of God, I'm not talking the administration done, even the ABC, but the only thing I pray is let them do the right thing. We still have two years or 1 year plus ahead of it. Let's see what he can do. But if he's not doing the right thing in 2027, we should all vote him out.
All right,
yes, that's
the politician in you speaking now.
Yeah.
So, but I was just limiting that to what government can do to support the industry from the players, the operators' side.
Yeah.
So you think that if you put those sites in,
yes,
you don't think that government possibly could give some grants to operators, to
entertainers,
players?
Yes, I think
both entertainers and both those who are on the business side, like.
Yeah. I think I encourage that too, but most of those grants that they said they've been passing, I've not seen it. I've not even had a family or friend around me
that has gotten it.
Yes, so but for you see them writing figures that they've distributed, but I have never heard it. And I just pray that's where I tell you it is good for us to get the right people in power, just like what Mr. Destin said from the first call. It is important. Yes, Mr. Shaju. If you don't put the right people in office, you see them doing the things, keeping the money that they are supposed to use to empower people. Because I think the government meant well, the president meant well. I think there's grants I've heard, but I've not seen. So I just pray they work.
Even in previous governments, there have been such things.
So it is good for them to implement it and make it work. If it's visible and works, you see, youth will be so happy.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Hi, how are you, sir?
Fine, thank you.
Loyal, sir.
I'm just telling you what is the program, what is going on this program, so that I can contribute my own.
Incidentally, we're about closing this. All right, so we've been talking about the entertainment industry. We've been talking about the good and ugly, good and bad sides, how it's helping youths to find expression for their energies, and how the kind of opportunities that it provides, and of course the other side to it, where you have drug use, substance abuse, and all that, and that's what we're currently rounding up. But in case you
you're about to round up, there is no problem. There may be next time there.
Right. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
And I want to recommend this your station. It's number one.
Thank you very much.
I'm telling you, I'm trying other TV stations. Yeah.
Oh no.
This is good.
Which kind of bad belle be this network will not come allow the man finish?
Finish what? But it's okay.
The man says Kaftan TV is number one.
Even me, I'm happy. I am proud of Kaftan TV.
So thank you very much. Thank you so very much. Now, so as we go, maybe you want to give a word to, artists,
okay, good.
fans, our youths generally. And maybe give a word concerning your political aspiration.
Well,
and we can round it up.
Thank you so much. You see, that's a very big one, and I want to say thank you to all my viewers all over the world. You see, as a fan or as an artist, whatever you're doing in life, just believe in yourself. Sometimes you see those who involve themselves in those kind of things are people who don't believe in themselves. If you believe in yourself and believe you can do it, there's no reason for you to have taken anything or need to smoke anything for you to succeed. So I'm going to tell you, be focused and believe in whatever you're doing. Anything you do, if you engage yourself in something, the sky will be your roof, not over your limit. You know, your roof, if you jump very high, you might be able to touch it.
Yeah.
So, and if you work very hard, you will be able to be close to your limit. So God bless you all. And politically, I want to urge everybody watching me, 2026 is the election. Please come out in March to vote for me in Abuja. If you are not in Abuja, tell your family and friends and brothers and workers and everybody around you in Abuja under Use word to vote for Honorable Ejiro Okpihwo. God bless you all, and thank you, Kaftan TV, for having me. Thank you.
All right, that probably is the end. Not probably, that's the end of the first part of the Polity. And I've been talking with Honorable Ejiro Okpihwo, who is an entertainment business, entertainment entrepreneur.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and he's also delving into politics, and he wants to become the councillor for Ward 1, right?
Use ward.
Use Ward
Under
in Abuja.
AMAC, municipal.
Yeah, under the AMAC. Well, like we say, we wish you well.
Thank you so
much. If another candidate comes here now, we also wish him well.
Yes, yes.
So we wish
we'll meet in the field.
you meet at the polling booth, and
yes.
we wish the best
thank you so
comes
much.
out tops. Thank you so very much for
God
coming.
bless you.
And I want to thank you, dear viewers, for staying tuned to this part. The second part will follow shortly, and we'll be looking at some other topic. And I say thank you, and don't switch. Don't go anywhere as we take a break, and when we get back, we make progress. Thank you very much.